What is up, my Moto bros? So check it out. I just came back from a ride up at Miller Canyon, Pinnacles area of the San Bernardino Forest Mountains area, whatever. And so really when I come back from a ride, I really like to begin prepping for my next ride. And that starts with a thorough cleaning, going over your bike. When you do that, it enables you not only to clean it and keep your equipment looking good, but find any maybe issues you may have had, any problems with the bike that's going on. So I call it taking the Red Baron to what I like to call the Moto Spa. So of course at the Moto Spa I am the therapist, and I go over it basically front to back, side to side. And I like to, after I give it a thorough cleaning and wash, I like to go through with the famous WD-40, and I go through and I hit every single moving part on this bike. Anything that has a joint, anything that has a hinge, the linkage at the bottom, the shifter, the clutch, any moving parts. I mean anything. The pitcock, these joints up here. Nope, if you could even see that. The levers get a little bit of WD-40. They get a little bit of love, but that's front to back, side to side, like I said, right in here. I mean, really everywhere that I possibly can. Now, again, what that does is it allows you to push out any water that the compressor may have missed in these, tight little small areas. And also prevents, it helps provide somewhat of a lubricant, preventing stress cracks or cracks in the different stress points that are common. So I like to use WD-40, and I pretty much go over this beast. And I don't know, it works pretty well. Now, for also cleaning, after you wash the bike, you still got to go over the chain. I do the chain with either a degreaser or even a soap and water. This has Dawn dish soap in it, a soap and water solution. So I'll spray it down, I'll use my brush, clean the top, side to side, bottom, scrub that. And then, I don't know if you could hear almost that cracking or that popping noise. That's actually the lube I use on there. Now, that's been a debate, a hot topic forever. And I've tried the different types of lubes. I've tried the Teflon dry lubrication. I've tried the different spray-on lubes, but this has been my favorite and has saved me hundreds of dollars because I've had this forever. All you have to do is I get just a small brush, I dip it in there, and then I paint on the lube, and I put a generous amount, not too generous where it just starts spilling everywhere, but even like I said, with those different different lubricants, you're gonna get that splatter with that high RPM. So I love this because you could get a ton of it for cheap, and I'll save a couple $100 in lube by the time I use this up. But so there she is. Now, one thing that it's also awesome to do, you're going to notice, and I also have, I keep this on a tender when not in use because I do have that electric start. on this bike. It's a 2006 CRF 250X. Now, what I did notice was that this had rattled loose. So you could go over, you see bolts that are loose, missing. You see stress cracks. You see things you need to repair. So take care of your machine because it takes care of you. Let me know what you use. Let me know if I'm missing anything. Taking the bike to the spa, the MOTO spa.